Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for the hugs. Yes, I'm late. Yes, it's my bad. But here we are. We are playing Dragon Age the Veilguard by Bioware and EA. And let's get back into it, shall we? Let us return to the Veilguard. We are currently in the crossroads. Or no, we were... Apologies. I believe we were actually in Arlathan. Arlathan Forest. We have discovered 35% of Arlathan Forest. We've gotten quite a few boxes. A couple of... I believe these are champions. We are headed over to Balara. We do not know how to get to this box. But what would be closest to her? This is an undiscovered beacon, but for some reason, I do not know why, and I know why hers is, so I'm not worried about that. Are all the beacons up? They must be. Apparently there is a new quest over here somewhere. On this level, no less. I'm gonna go over to this one. We're gonna fast travel over here. I have a feeling that accepting her quest is gonna force me to put Balara in my party, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Yeah, okay. So if we go this way, what happens? I think we go down a level. Yeah. Currently inaccessible. Okay. Hello. We can go this way. Okay, cool. Alright. Ooh. Take that. I found more stuff. Oh, we got behind her. I didn't mean to go behind her.
Hi. Hey.
Yep, I'll be right there. Give me a moment, Balara. I seem to have bypassed you. Aha. This is probably... Nope. Yeah, this is probably for her quest. And this is where we are in relation to everywhere else. Okay, let's go talk to Balara. This is what we're doing today. Side quest, side quest. La 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 la.
Rook, good to see you.
Let us start the quest. Balara returns to the Veil Jumpers to test ancient elven artifacts and ensure they behave safely. This quiet moment offers a chance to get to know her better. And as everyone in my chat should know, I flirt with everybody, and we'll see how it all falls out. At some point, we will have to start, like, making decisions on who we're romancing. But today is not that day, and tomorrow, well, we'll see. We shall see. Yes, excellent. Start.
Okay, we all know why we're here, right?
Make sure that the artifacts we calmed stay calmed. We know.
This should be easy. Yanarl, you and Strife take the first set. Irlin and Hamuel take the second. Rook and I will handle the rest.
You picked me. What do I do, or is this necessary? You picked me.
You picked me. I'm so flattered.
Well, of course, I know you. I mean, I don't know you yet. Not that. Anyway.
Just lead the way and I'll follow.
All right, now we're going to check the crystal alignment, Fade connection, and the Lyrium reserves.
Has alignment ever been a problem? Even once?
It's not worth the risk. Even if it's only off by a little bit, we know what happens.
Happened once, and we can't even be sure the crystal alignment was why. Look, I know what you're saying, but maybe if we...
We check it every single time.
I'm sorry. You're right. Sorry.
She's the
Forget it.
expert. She's the expert. Why are you not listening to her? There's a reason why you check these things. You are correct, Trav. We ran once all of them, because of course. Everything okay?
Are you okay, Bilara? I'm fine.
It's my fault, really. I'm sorry, Bilara.
Let's go. We want to get back quickly.
Of course. See you soon.
What was that about? Babe, talk to
So
me.
what was that all about?
What was what all about?
That tension, it seemed pretty heavy.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Here we are, the artifact vault. Or one of them, at least.
Looks like it's seen better days.
Repairing reality doesn't leave a lot of time for repairing walls. At least until someone falls through a hole in the floor. Random example.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Random.
Okay, see those 2 power crystals? The ones that aren't glowing? There should be a couple of replacements, charged ones, in the room. If you grab them, I'll make sure the artifact stays calmed.
Absolutely. Let's collect this. The trees are singing. Apparently this is of some concern. If you would like to read it, feel free to pause the VOD. Oh, it hasn't gone wrong before apart from this one time, but it probably wasn't this even though we don't know. So let's just assume that it'll never go wrong because why waste time on making sure it's working, right? I'm guessing that Miss Grumpy Guts back there was the one who was supposed to be making sure things were fine and it went boom and she refused to accept that it may have been her fault ever since. That's possible. It also could be more complicated than that. Found in the ruins of an unnamed Tig, artifact will combine multiple living creatures into one body when unstable, causes immediate death in most cases. Gillinean's binding. Ooh. That's dangerous. A Tig is a place, for those who are not aware of Dragon Age terminology. A Tig is a place. It's a structure. I believe they were dwarven in nature, but I could be mistaken. It's been a while since I've been in Dragon Age, in Thetis. One down.
Hey, new
one
power
more to
crystal
go.
is in.
Great! And the artifact didn't collapse the room.
Was that a possibility?
Always is.
Found in the center of a large charred circle, artifact will emit tremendous heat and light when unstable. Will melt stone. Okay. Don't mess with that one. Okay, that one doesn't have a plaque. Name of Tears of June. Found at the bottom of a large well. Artifact will separate all nearby material into constituent pieces when unstable. Materials can include people. That's terrifying. We need better guidance around artifact retrieval. No clear direction on what to do when you find one and how you tell if it's safe. Lots of new people means lots of risk. Bilara has some suggestions. Given her history, she's motivated to make all safer. Suggest we convene and talk about her proposals. Strife. Borrowed the gauntlet artifact, figured out how to make it create arrows, and it resonates with other artifacts. Not sure what that means, but interesting. Will return soon, promise B. I'm assuming that's Bilara. Sounds delightful. Let's go knock lots of monsters unconscious and then find volunteers to be upgraded. I'm really hoping that we get to play with all these. Awesome anti-dragon bomb. No, she won't. She's still wearing it. Yeah, pretty sure she's still wearing it, yes. That's a cheese wheel. Probably where Bilara had the item that we just read about. That is, in fact, a cheese wheel. What is this one? Drithaman's Guidance. Found on the western edge of White Spire, buried in snow. Artifact will cause nearby objects to continue floating upwards indefinitely when unstable. Currently cannot be retrieved. Probably because everyone that steps in there starts to float. And done.
And there we go.
So it's calmed now?
Should be, and it'll stay that way for a while. And in the meantime, it won't tear open reality. Okay, let's keep going.
Sure, sounds good.
How do we recharge these, though? Do we know? Can we do that?
So it's nice out, at least. You know, ignoring that reality itself is paper thin here,
Hard to ignore that.
right?
Yeah, more uncharged ones. Okay. Oh boy. Yep, I'm coming.
Found one.
Great. Bring it over here and put it in the socket.
Okay, that's where we're going next then. Got some more stuff. Here we go. And there will be a third one because there's 3 sockets here.
So what did this artifact do? Before it was calmed, I mean.
It would bring flaming rocks down all around it, every 30 minutes. And for some reason, you'd hear chanting while it did it. Not sure what that was about.
That's kind of terrifying. Another defensive item that would be fantastic for getting rid of invading darkspawn by floating them off into space. These things really shouldn't be locked up. And yet, here we are. Is there anything that I should be... Aha. A valuable item. I knew there was something hiding. Come with me. We're just gonna fall down.
Okay, reserves replaced, which means there. Everything's looking good. Thank you, by the way, for helping out. You have better things to do, I know.
I do, but this is a vacation. This is important too. But for you, anytime.
I'm happy to help. Besides, you're fun to spend time with.
Really? Oh, I mean, that's so nice. I like spending time with you too. Okay, one more to go.
The chanting might be a little weird, but throwing flaming
Not
rocks
too far
down
now. Thank you
every
for
30
giving
minutes?
me this chance to help people.
You were already
Against your
kind of doing
enemies?
that. As a veil jumper.
Sort of, but it was never as big, you know? As grand. Helping you. Well, we're helping lots of people. Everywhere. I like that.
Me and my terrible parkour skills. Alright, just gotta check out the little hidey places. Nope, nothing here. Just... Oh. Hello, what's this? Humming Curiosity, a rare trinket. The first instance... Oh, this upgrades the Humming Curiosity for longer shocked duration, but we're not actually using shocked duration, so revival charges we're going to keep 2 for the moment. We may change that up later. Upgraded options are always best. Alright, there's 1. There's 2. Anything over here? No, just a fallen pillar. This is just the upstairs to where we've been. Anything over here? No. Looks like we have to go up and around. Aha, there's the first one. This is a breakable door. Caretaker power. The nature of immortality of nature of a very old Arlathan in textile. We saw no end to fear for us, and songs would sing instead of birth, an unknown start more strange than death because. Interesting. Balara has just this. That's all it's showing me. Okay. Cool. More everything. Got it, got it, got it. Alrighty then.
So how do you calm an artifact anyway?
You have to cut it off from its power source, but carefully. Some of them like to try and blow up when you do it.
Alright. First one's in. I came in here thinking there would be a way around. Is there just not? What? Where am I going exactly? The other one is over there. But how do I get to it? This does not take me through. I know I need to get to that. But how? But how? Okay. Okay. Game. There's this musical instrument here, but that doesn't really help me. Can't get close enough to activate it closer to me. I have this area up here. Was I supposed to have a second companion here, or am I missing something, like, real obvious? Because this is a self-contained room. There's nothing else but in it. Yep, that did not get me what I needed. This looks like a door, but isn't. What am I missing? Nope, that didn't really help. Still pick this one up. Oh, maybe I need to do this first.
Hey, Rook.
What do you need?
Never mind.
I have to make a bridge.
Found the other crystal?
I'm a dum-dum.
Slot it in.
I'm a dum-dum. It was right in front of my face, you guys. I'm a dum-dum.
There. Done.
Hey, you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Or will be. It takes a lot out of you, all those little magic bits. Not hard, just exhausting. But it needs to be done, and done right.
I respect that.
Yeah, keeping reality from falling apart is important. But other veil jumpers can do this. Why not let them?
Because maybe then I can make up for it.
Make up for what?
For not being good enough when it counted. I'm sorry, I can't. Not right now.
Oh no, what happened? Hey, what's going on? It might have involved the cheese, yes.
Balara, I'm...
My brother,
What?
back there. You asked me why I did this. Why I put myself out here. For him. For my brother. Wherever he is.
What do you mean? What happened? Or I'm sorry. I'm sorry is just an acknowledgement of loss, not knowing the details, but an acknowledgement of loss. What do you mean is us asking for clarification for our own benefit? What happened is a push to tell us what happened so that she will talk about it. And you might think that these two are the same. They're not. Us being confused and us pushing her to talk about what is clearly at the forefront of her mind are very different things. One of them is, I won't call it selfish. It's not really selfishness. One of them is asking for clarification for our benefit. The other one is asking for clarification for her benefit, for Balara's benefit. And number two is definitely a push. Yes, we will learn what's going on, but really it's a push for her to talk about what is eating her up inside. I'm sorry is quite literally just an acknowledgement of the implications of her words. And to say that we feel we're not apologizing, we are trying to express sincere empathy and express that we an understanding. I don't know if we have enough of an understanding of Rook's Antivan Crow history to really say that we understand. In some ways, the Antivan Crows are your family. In some ways, most Antivan Crows, at least at the bottom ranking, are orphans for one reason or another that got picked up and trained. Obviously, there are actual Antivan families involved in the hierarchy of the Antivan Crows, but, where Rook is an orphan amongst the lot. I think I'm going to push what happened. It isn't that I'm not sorry. I'm not confused by things. She's very motivated by whatever happened to her brother, but us understanding what happened and her talking about it is more important than us understanding what happened.
What happened to your brother?
Syrian. His name was Syrian. We were the same, in a lot of ways. We wanted to learn everything. About Elvenon, the magic, the people, all of it. We heard about the Notisterthalin, figured it had the answers, or some of them. Then Arlathan started going wrong. I joined the Veil Jumpers to help people. And he kept looking, kept putting himself in danger. It should have been safe. I know, I checked that artifact 3 times. I guess it should have been 4. Artifact started pulsing. He was too close. I couldn't find my way in. They called him a hero. Wanted to make a statue. They thought it would make it all okay.
I'm sorry, or it never does, or do we just say nothing? This is a deep, complicated emotion right here. This is grief in a way that most people don't really put a lot of thought into. Memorializing someone that you were close to does not ever make it okay that they are gone. It can bring closure to some degree. Balara is clearly motivated by her loss, and she is not looking for comfort, she's looking for answers. Clearly. If we acknowledge the loss and say we're sorry, she might feel like we're patronizing her, because she's not looking for sympathy here. She is looking for answers. She is trying to right a wrong that wasn't even her fault to begin with, ultimately. So that the Realm Jumpers, or the Veil Jumpers wanted to make a statue and memorialize him, felt wrong to her because, of course, it would never bring her brother back, and it would never give her the answer about why that artifact went haywire the 4th time, rather than the first 3. If we say nothing and let her just process through her feelings, we leave her alone in this grief. This isn't necessarily the stage of denial, but she's definitely not in the stage of acceptance, which is the last stage of grief. But she is very motivated as an expert in artifacts, in magical artifacts, because of the loss of her brother. And in a way that is both memorializing his memory through action, as well as trying to make up for a wrong that she never actually committed. Yeah, she's been at this stage for a while. Nothing's changing right now. She'd just be spiraling. Yeah, But acknowledging that a statue is never going to fix what happened is probably, I feel, the most responsible answer one could give, because it really does not bring that person back. And you have to come to your acceptance of what happened in your own time and in your own way. So, yeah, I'm going to acknowledge that it never does, because it doesn't make it okay.
You loved him. They loved the idea of him.
They never knew him. Not really. Didn't know why he did what he did. Syrian, he felt responsible. For our people. For me. My little brother. He thought he needed to take care of me. He called me Vora Shivan. Hummingbird in Elven. Said it was because I could never sit still. But he loved me for it. Said it kept him thinking. Trying to keep up. And he helped me too. He kept me focused, anchored. And now he's gone. Because I wasn't good enough.
It's not your fault. You have to know that.
Then why does it feel like it was?
You lost someone important. Guilt's part of that. But if you don't learn to get past it, you'll drown.
I wish it were that easy. I've tried. Told myself I couldn't have done anything, and my head believes it. But my heart doesn't. So I try to make up for it. Honor him. Learn about our people. Find the truth. Maybe when I do, I'll feel it.
Feel what?
That he forgives me. And that I deserve it. We should head back. Rook. Thank you. For being here.
Of course. Yeah, I had her pegged. Even with a lack of information. Grief is very powerful. Valara tested the artifacts and concluded that they are safe. She also opened up about her brother Syrian, who died in a magical mishap that Valara blames herself for. And it is not her fault. This is another keepsake, her other keepsake, which increases healing. We will equip that, like, immediately. So, if we go here under companions, she now has 2 keepsakes and some skill points. Ooh. Well, we just got a healing keepsake, so we could keep